So I'm starting a little bit backwards on this video here because I didn't know if this should be made into a video or not. But to replace the ignition switch that's located on the back of the of this assembly, that holds the bearing, the immobilizer, and everything for the ignition, you're gonna need to remove the steering wheel. I have it here. You need two-piece assembly actually for the wipers and the turn signals. To use a puller like this to get this guy out, because this is pressed on to this shaft, the steering shaft right here. Remember to make a few marks so you know where to put it back. Yeah, after that, another puller. I used something like this to pull this assembly out of here, and when you put a little bit of pressure on it, what you want to do is take a hammer and smash it a little bit around so that you do not damage anything in here, and then it's just the case of pulling it out. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna assemble this in front of your eyes, but first I'm gonna do what I set out to do here, and it is to replace this guy. It is held by a single screw in the back of this assembly, and no, there are no easier ways to do it really. Okay, let's put it in a place where I won't lose it. And it just comes out. And to put it in properly, you probably gonna want to put your key in, twist it a little bit to hear the pop. Just put it in. One more thing, because there is a security screw in here, and you remove it with vice grips. With this guy. They are not torqued down very hard. What I like to do is preventive maintenance, because this bearing, it does go bad. We're gonna take some lithium grease, a spray can, and I'm just gonna, okay, and I'm gonna grease this guy. Yeah, it should go back somehow like this. Okay, you're gonna move the shaft up and down. We put this spring back in, and yeah, I've made 3 marks. This is a press fit, so it will not want to go on peacefully. So you just want to hammer it on, and you're gonna hear the sound of us hitting it change, and that's how you know it's flush. This plug goes like this over this cable. Alright, already put them in. It's gonna make it a tiny bit easier for everything else. The plug for the ignition switch can go back on. Once again, preventive maintenance. Since we are here you can see the tabs for the the wiper switch, window wiper. And what I like to do is put a little bit of grease on this mechanism, and it makes it work so much smoother. And this goes like this. That's good. Now we have the 3 long screws in here. Make sure you give them a little bit of torque. I'm gonna take you with me for this beautiful journey. Okay, here, of course, remember that we are going backwards with the assembly. Here are 2 tabs that slide onto the ignition switch, and you're gonna want to put it on and slide it back until you hear it click, like mine just did. And of course, we'll be plugging it in. Okay, I don't recall what those 2 were. Yeah, I'm gonna need to remind myself. So yeah, they go here in the back. Small one is on the inside, it plugs in. The big one is on the outside, it also plugs in. I'm gonna put a little bit of grease on those, because if I ever have to take this guy out again, I don't want to fight it for 2 hours like I did. Now I'm gonna take my light and put this guy the same way it was, and okay, once again, yeah, now this is good. Here you can see that I have all of my marks lined up. Here you have, you know, the airbag and the horn. You put it like this from here as far as it can go, and you start pulling on it, and yeah, you're gonna damage this part in here, but the airbag pops out. If you're gonna ask me how many beans do we give to this, I say all the beans. Oh yeah. Plug the airbag back in, and now let's do it properly, because here we also have a spot for the spring, and goes in first. Alright, and it will even make a sound when it does. Oh yeah, it's good. Let's see if everything works. Okay, this guy works. We are in neutral. Yeah. Okay, so, well, hope this video helps. Oh fuck. Yeah. Good luck. Now you have to put the plastics back in, and that's it. And replace this screw. Oh.